A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a surprising move, President-elect Donald Trump has chosen Republican Congresswoman Chavez-DeRemer from Oregon as the new Secretary of Labor. This choice has raised eyebrows across the political spectrum, particularly given her past support for pro-union legislation, which seems to contrast sharply with the traditional GOP stance on labor issues. Chavez-DeRemer, who recently lost her re-election bid, was backed by several Oregon unions during her campaign and has a history of supporting key pro-union bills in Congress. Notably, she was one of only 3 House Republicans to sponsor the Democratic-backed PRO Act, which aims to make it easier for employees to unionize and includes various pro-labor provisions. Additionally, she co-sponsored legislation aimed at lowering barriers for public safety workers to collectively bargain. Despite this seemingly progressive record, many labor advocates remain skeptical about whether Chavez-DeRemer's appointment signals a genuine shift in the Republican Party's approach to labor issues. Critics point out that while she has shown some support for unions, her overall voting record suggests a more complex relationship with labor rights. The AFL-CIO, a major labor organization, gave her a mere 10% score during her first term in Congress, highlighting her opposition to bills that would provide essential funding for Medicaid and food assistance, as well as her support for legislation that undermined unemployment insurance. The skepticism surrounding Chavez-DeRemer's appointment is further compounded by the broader context of Trump's administration. During his first term, Trump implemented policies that many argue harmed workers' rights, including rolling back automatic overtime protections and reducing workplace safety inspections. As Trump prepares to take office again, he has aligned himself with a cadre of advisors and appointees who advocate for a right-wing policy agenda known as Project 2025, which raises concerns about the future direction of labor policy under his leadership. Chavez-DeRemer's appointment also comes amid a landscape where some Republicans have begun to express pro-labor sentiments, albeit cautiously. For instance, when Senate Democrats criticized Amazon's labor practices earlier this year, 3 Republicans, including Vice President-elect J.D. Vance, signed onto the letter. This trend has led some to wonder whether there is a genuine shift occurring within the GOP regarding labor issues, or if it is merely a strategic maneuver to appeal to working-class voters. However, the reality remains that Chavez-DeRemer will be taking cues from Trump, who has historically favored policies that benefit wealthy corporations over those that support workers. The Teamsters Union, one of the most powerful labor organizations in the country, has publicly supported her appointment, with President Sean O'Brien stating that it represents Trump putting words into action. Yet, this endorsement raises further questions about the sincerity of the administration's commitment to labor rights, particularly given the Teamsters' decision not to endorse either presidential candidate in the recent election. As the new administration prepares to take shape, labor advocates are keenly watching Chavez-DeRemer's stance on critical issues such as overtime protections and workplace safety regulations. The AFL-CIO's statement regarding her selection underscores the tension within the GOP, asserting that one cannot simultaneously support working people while also aligning with the anti-labor agenda of Project 2025. In light of these developments, it remains to be seen whether Chavez-DeRemer's appointment marks a significant change in the Republican Party's approach to labor, or if it is simply a facade designed to create the illusion of support for workers. With Trump's history of prioritizing corporate interests, many labor advocates are bracing for a continuation of policies that may not favor the working class. The upcoming months will be critical as Chavez-DeRemer takes on her new role and as the administration outlines its labor policies. Labor unions and workers across the nation will be watching closely, eager to see if the new Secretary of Labor will indeed champion their rights, or if she will conform to the traditional anti-labor stance of the GOP. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.